The pregame show is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Easy to talk to, easy to trust. For all your banking needs, from checking accounts to loans, they have you covered. Let's go to the booth for a preview of tonight's game.
Welcome to the pregame show, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Nick Hott, Parker Smith, Jonah Swift, and the Love Doctor himself, Brady Jones, on the air with us tonight. How you guys doing, gentlemen?
Doing mighty fine, Nick. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good. I don't think I'm as fast as Parker Smith is. I heard he placed, 8th in the how many meters?
1,500.
How many feet is that?
I couldn't tell you.
Me either.
Two different systems.
Somewhere near
4,500, I believe, or close to that or thereabouts. Either way, congratulations to Parker. Congratulations also to Kyle Chambers for placing 6th in a similar event. And then somebody was lifting weights today, Jay Peralta, I believe. So Bears have been performing all day, and we're looking forward to the Bears performing tonight as well against the Owensboro Red Devils, who are not correct on my stat sheet. That says Hancock County. We're done with them. Owensboro Red Devils. We are about 4:15 away from your starting lineups tonight. Unfortunately, the Owensboro Catholic game went over. We had to pay attention to them for a little bit longer than they deserve. I believe they shot 31 free throws in the second half of that game alone. And then Breckenridge took some time with the post-game show, and we got our seats just a minute ago, got all set up for you. And we're bringing it to you on the air tonight, just over audio. We do not have video here in the Owensboro Sports Center. We are not permitted to. So we ask that you bear with us on that. And I know a lot of folks tonight cannot necessarily watch us because they may have some power issues going on at home. We are certainly thinking of you if that is your situation. Hopefully you're here being entertained by this ball game as you wait on those hard-working young men at Warren RECC, young men and women, to get you hooked back up. And we appreciate each and every one of those folks and all the people coming in from around the country to help us out after a little bit of a windy day yesterday.
Yep.
Bears are coming out and shoot around now, as are the Red Devils.
Parker, did that wind help you run today? Is that why you were so quick?
Well, it was indoors, so not really.
It's a different kind of wind that helps you run indoors. 2:59 left before we get to the tip-off here. And I tell you what, this is a packed house tonight.
It is.
A special shout-out to Morgantown Bank and Trust, Jackson Chiropractic, and the athletic department for buying out the student section and providing tickets to as many students as possible. Butler County representing well behind us here tonight. I feel like I got some people backing me up as I'm staring into this sea of red and for some reason camouflage across from us.
Guess that's their theme.
Owensboro coming out strong tonight as well, and why not? It's kind of a home game for them. All right, let's talk a little bit about what we can expect tonight out of these two teams. But we're going to start off, though, first with your Delta Faucet keys to the game. Brady, I'm going to let you go first tonight. What do you think Bears got to do to get it done this evening?
You know, we're looking at a very athletic Owensboro team. I think the key to tonight is really just the fundamentals of rebounding tonight. I don't know what else to say. You know, I'm sitting here watching these guys, and I've watched them play a little bit in the game Thursday night, and they were dominating the boards.
Yes, they are.
They were in the air for every rebound, and I'm not going to say 99% of the time, but a large percent of the time they came down with it.
They've got some height and some speed on their side.
That's right. We've got one of the best rebounders in the state, and I say, hey, if we can just get him under there, I think he can make an impact on this game.
Oh, yeah.
Bears will definitely be tested tonight. Owensboro Red Devils 17-10 overall in the season. They're District 9 champions with an upset over Catholic. Regular season, the Red Devils were 10-4 in their region, 6-2 in district play. These teams have faced each other a few times. 1970 and 1987, the Red Devils won 15 regional championships. Over the past few years, since we've been keeping up with the stats, at least in KHSAA, Bears have not beaten the Owensboro Red Devils. Looking to change that tonight. I'm going to throw in one more key to the game tonight, and that is going to be for the Bears to come out and play their game. You know, we see a lot of teams like Owensboro like to try to choke out on defense and not let the offense score, but we've seen that throughout this tournament, and we've seen that throughout the season. the Bears rise to the occasion when they can put points on the board regardless of whether or not the other team is. So if we can play our game and not theirs, I think we'll be doing a lot better tonight. That is your Delta Faucet Keys to the Game, brought to you by Delta, who has the keys to your successful career. Go to delta.com to apply and join Delta's winning team, as we're 15 seconds away from the starting lineups. What are these fellas over here singing?
Yeah, I don't know. Just trying to figure that out.
Tell you what, it's perplexing up here in Owensboro. Things happen here I don't fully understand. Now, you know, I have never seen a promo video played for a team at a regional tournament.
A little intro here.
That's probably tells us what we're in for tonight here in Owensboro. It's supposed to be a neutral site here at the Sports Center. It feels anything but neutral so far.
Especially when our girls had to play Catholic. So.
Yes. Yeah, it felt that way that night. And I'll tell you what, as I was watching the Breck game against Catholic before this one, I think Breckenridge was feeling that same thing. So we'll see how this goes. If you're just joining us, welcome to the broadcast. We're going to be broadcasting on YouTube, 101.5 and 103.5 tonight. And we appreciate everybody bearing with us as we're doing audio only, as we're unable and not permitted to air live video from inside the Sports Center. Now, I'll tell you what, if you're up there in the stands, you're allowed to just flip your phone over and start videoing. You can do what you want, but as a media group, we are not permitted to do that. So Owensboro Red Devils are going to be listed as your visiting team tonight, even though couldn't be further from the truth.
Number 2.
They're going to start out with number 2, Jonathan Moss.
At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 11, Cayman Powell.
Number 11, Cayman Powell.
At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 12, Kenyatta Corbin.
Kenyatta Carbon, number 11.
At guard,
Excuse me, number 12.
6'1" senior, number 22, Talent Taylor.
22, Talus Taylor.
At center, a 6'5" senior, number 32, Jai Webb.
And number 32, Jai Webb.
And your home team.
That's going to do it for the Owensboro Red Devils. For your Butler County Bears tonight. Coached by the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Calvin Dockery. Number 2, Ty Price. Number 11, Justin Haslin. Number 20, Luke Lapping. Number 24, Lawson Rice, the big man for the Bears. And 32, Trevor DeWeese. They've got him listed at 5'8". That can't be true.
Well, they had Luke Lapping at 5'8" and Justin Casson at 5'7", so.
Swing and a miss on that one, fellas.
I noticed that on one of the district games, too. So.
Yeah, maybe that's just for us to fool people on paper. All right, here we go as we get set for tip-off here in this first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. There's 8 minutes on the clock. And we got Jai Webb going up against Lawson Rice for the tip-off. I'm digging Webb's shoes. He's got the green, the yellow, and a little bit of orange on them with the pink laces. I kind of like that. Ball is up. Immediately tipped to number 11, Cayman Powell, and he just drives and put it in for 2. Rice gets it over to Price as there's a little token pressure from the Red Devils. Price gets it across the line, and he's got he's got Powell sticking to him. He's going to run it in, give it to Luke Laughing. It's stolen away by number 12, Carbon. He goes in the lane, shoots, heavy contact, no call. Rebound by Jai Webb for 2. DeWeese gets it on the inbound, gives it over to Price. Price guarded pretty heavily at three-quarter court. They double-teamed him now. Get it across now to Rice as DeWeese gave him a safety valve. Rice loses it back door. It goes to Luke Laughing. He puts up 2, no good. Kenyatta Carbon on the rebound, gets it ahead now Shot was by Moss. It did not go in, but he got fouled. We'll see who this goes on.
They're going Castle.
Number 11, that's his first team foul.
That's Justin's first, team first for the Bears.
Jonathan Moss.
So Moss will shoot 2. It's 4-0 Red Devils with 7:02 left to go. As Moss's first shot is up and no good. All right, we get set now for his second shot. Bears do good to block out, but he sinks it. 5-0 Red Devils. They get it into Rice. Still in a press here. He gets it over to Price. Trying to shake Powell. He stutters and does. Splits a double team to Rice. He goes the lane. Puts it up, rolls around. DeWeese with the putback. He just had to tip it a little bit and it fell right in. Points DeWeese, assist by Rice. 5-2 with 6:40 left to go. Bears down by 3, and there's a 3-point shot by Powell, and he nails it. 8-2 very quickly now. 6.5 left to go for the Bears in this first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Price trying to get it from Rice. After the inbound, there's still pressure. Price has got it. Stolen away by Powell. It's tipped back to Price. He's in the lane, kicks it out to Laughing, out to Rice. Up top now to DeWeese on the left side. He's going to go up top again to Price. Price backs off to deep right side, then drives in, loses it now to Tallis Taylor. Out of bounds on the Devils as they fire it forward. Price gets it into Rice. Trying to call for a double screen. They do get it. Price is bumped and he falls. Foul goes on Jonathan Moss, number 2, his first, team first. Get it into Caslin. Coach is calling for a screen. Price takes it from 10 feet out, puts it in. Bears with 4 now. It's 8-4 with 5:40 left to go. Devils kick it ahead now to Powell. Back out to Moss at the top. Moss goes right to Taylor. Taylor into Carbon at the elbow on the right side. He's guarded by Caslin. He puts one up anyway. Luke Laughing on the rebound. Clears out. Gets it to Price. 8-4 with 5:20 left. Bears down by 4. DeWeese up top to Rice. Rice fakes left, fakes right, drives left into the lane, puts one up, but they're going to call it on the floor.
Number 12, that's his first.
I think they gave him the points.
At the line for the Bears, shooting 1, number 24.
Who was that foul on?
I missed who that foul was on. Apparently our WLBQ app is currently down as Price gets set to shoot here. Rice's first one is up, only one is up and in. So did they count the points?
Yeah, they gave him the points.
Gave him the points in the and one. I was just getting a message.
Brings it back to a 1-point game. So.
That our app is down. So our stream is probably not working correctly there, but we will bring it to you on YouTube. It's 8-7. Bears have brought it into 1 with 4:57 left to go.
Number 11, that's his second.
Kenyatta Carbon fouled by Justin Castle.
At the line, shooting 2, number 12.
It's going to send Carbon to the line to shoot 2.
Castle picks up his second.
It's up and it's in for Carbon. Makes it 9-7 with just under 5 minutes to play. In this first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Shot is up and in. 10-7. 4:55 left to go. Price slowly walking it up. Coach calling for a double screen here. Price gets it over to Laughing. Back to Price as he rolls right. Into the right wing. Shoots. Fouled.
Number 11, that's his third team foul. At the line, shooting 2, number 2, Ty Price.
Ty goes to the line to shoot 2. It's 10-7 with 4:40 left to go. Who was that foul on, gentlemen?
That foul was on number 11, Cayman Powell.
Was that his first or his second?
His first.
Ty Price's first one goes up and in this final finish trip to the stripe. Second shot by Price as he drops the shoulders, gets set, is up and in. 10-8 Bears. 10-9 rather. Scoreboard's a little slow. Powell ahead to Taylor. Inside to Carbon. No, that's not Carbon. Webb. Jai Webb going all over the place in the paint. Shot blocked by Lawson Rice. Trevor DeWeese blocks out with the rebound. 10-9. Bears down by 1 to the Red Devils. Red Devils steal. And heavy contact, what we got? They're going to call it out of bounds. They're just going to let it play. All right, 10-9. Bears down by 1 with 4:10 left to go in the first quarter. Moss inside now to Carbon. He shoots and is fouled.
Luke laughing.
That's his first.
That's Luke's first, team third for the Bears. It's 2 for Castlin, 1 for Laughing. Kenyatta Carbon goes to the line to shoot 2. He's already hit 2 tonight. As he gets set, first one is up and in. We've already had 8 free throws in this first quarter. We're about to make it 9. This is going to be a long night if we keep up this pace. He gets set for his second shot. It is up and it is in. It's going to be a physical ball game, gentlemen.
Yep.
Trevor DeWeese gets it into Ty Price in the backcourt. Price gets double teamed, gets it back over to DeWeese. Gives him some space to get across the line. Price pulls up from range, no good. Cleaned up now by Powell. Powell fires it ahead to Taylor, who very delicately places a layup into the basket unguarded. 14-9 Red Devils. 3:42 left to go as Keegan Grubb gets set to check in. Price brings it across the timeline. Price heavily harassed by 1, 2, 3 Red Devils before he gets it over to Trevor DeWeese. Gets it back to Price, and he is fouled. It's going to be on Tallis Taylor. His first. 4th team foul for the Red Devils. DeWeese taking a seat. Keegan Grubb coming in. Coach says he wants a little bit more physicality on the court. And Grubb certainly brings that to the table when he comes in off the bench. Rice on the inbound, gives it to Price. Over to Castlin, right side on the perimeter, gives it back to Price. Pulls up from 3-point range. Ty Price with the Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, Bobby Smith. 3-point play as the ball gets tipped by Luke Laughing and comes back here to the media table. If I'd have caught that, I'd have shot it. From here. All right, we're back at it now. Moss brings it across the timeline. As we have Deshaun Sanders checked in for the Red Devils. Moss has it back from in the lane. Up for 2, no good. Cleaned up by number 12.
I think he's got a charge.
So
That's going to go on number 12, Kenyatta Carbon, his second.
His second, that's the one we were missing. Grubb checks it in to Rice. Red Devils back off the press until Ty Price gets it and they're right back on it. So much contact here that they're just not calling. Price takes it down anyway and puts it in for 2. Tie ball game, 14-all with 2:40 left to go in the first. Over to Moss. Moss drives the baseline, puts up 2. 2:30 on the clock. Ball is tipped to Price. Price tries to tip it back to Rice, but tips it out of bounds instead. It's going to be Red Devils ball, 16-14, 2:30 left to go. Red Devils in the lead.
Entering for Owensboro, Pendleton.
Ethan Pendleton checking in now for Jai Webb. All right, they get it into Pendleton. He's got nowhere to go against Lawson Rice, so he gives it out to Moss for 3, no good. Cleaned up by Carbon. Put back and is good. Very physical under the boards there. Bears are giving it all they got to come down against Carbon. Price gets it on the inbound, gets an arm to the face and no call. He runs up to the free throw line, puts up 2, no good, gets his own rebound at the baseline. Tipped out of his hand and goes Red Devils' way. They've got it, 18-14 with 2 minutes left. Red Devils, they shoot. Laughing is going to get called on that.
Actually, I think
they went to Grubb. That's kind of surprising. Okay. Grubb's first.
Number 11, Cayman Powell.
Cayman Powell's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up. And in.
Entering for the Red Devils, Johnson.
Kanye Johnson checking in now for Kenyatta Carbon, who's taking a seat with 2 fouls and 6 points out of the 19 the Red Devils have. It's 19-14 with just under 2 minutes left. Cayman Powell at the line, shoots his second. It's in. 20-14 Red Devils. Rice gets it on the inbound, gets it over to Price. Price going to be slow to walk it up to the line. Gets it ahead to Rice, who has to get pretty physical to even get into the lane, but he gets it out to Laughing, back to Rice, shoots, toilet bowls out of there, and is cleaned up by Luke Laughing. He's got it deep outside, gives it back to Price. That's a screen for him. Price got away with one there, but we'll take it. They're getting away with a bunch. Gets it over to Keegan Grubb. 10-foot jump shot, no good. We got a jump ball between Lawson Rice and Cayman Powell. It's going to be Bears ball. Woo. As it doesn't get much more exciting than this, and this physical as well.
A lot of stuff going on here.
Rice gets it over to Price after the inbound for 3. Ty Price, 3-point shot is missed. Cleaned up by number 14, Deshaun Rogers, who gets it over now to Powell. He's going to drive the lane and kick it out for a 3 to a player I can't see, who apparently stepped out of bounds. It was Moss. It's going to give the Bears the ball. They're down by 6. It's 20-14 with 1:13 left to go in this first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Price getting a lot of contact before he even gets the inbound call, but he does. Keegan Grubb is going to set up a screen for him in the backcourt. And long pass to Luke Laughing goes into the Owensboro bench. It's going to be Owensboro ball. 20-14 Owensboro with 1:03 left to go in the first quarter. We may have to take a media timeout in a second for me to catch my breath. Moss has got it, going to run the point for the Red Devils. Over number 14, back up top to Moss. Left side now. Back up top to Moss. Moss is going to run up and shoot from the elbow. Ball is tipped. He stepped out of bounds, but somehow he's going to let him keep playing. Up to Moss. Over to Taylor for 3. Cleaned up by Luke Laughing and given to Price. It's still 20-14 with 30 seconds left to go. He just throws it ahead to Caslin. Puts up 2. And Caslin breaks the ice. It's 20-16 now. Back to a 4-point ball game with 23 seconds left.
Good look from Price there.
Very good look. Sanders up top to Moss. To Taylor on the left side. Back up top to Moss. Over to Sanders for 3. No good. Cleaned up by Caslin. 10 seconds. Going to get it to Price. Price better run and shoot it. 5 seconds. He runs forward, right lane, gets hit, no call. And Taylor throws it into the concourse. Coach Dockery talking with the ref about how, if he gets hit in the face, how's it not a foul? I don't know either. Either way, it's 20-16, 4-point ball game. We're going to take a quick break. Keep it right here as that's the end of the first. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA. Located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Welcome back, folks. It's 20-16 here as we start the second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. Bears are down by 4. In for the Bears right now, you've got DeWeese, Rice, Price, Laughing, and Grubb. Up here at the table with me, you've got Jonah, Parker, and Brady might be asleep down there. I haven't heard from him since the beginning of the pregame show.
I'm awake.
It's that moonlight buffet getting to you, isn't it?
We ate moonlight, yeah, and I mean, I don't sleep well when there's no electricity.
In all seriousness, if you're sitting at home with no power right now, we're sending out our thoughts to you. We know RECC folks are working on that. We're going to try to bring you some entertainment in the meantime to keep you busy. All right, Sanders, left side to Moss. Red Devils lead by 4. It's 20-16. He walks, no call, back up top to Taylor, who gives it over to Jai Webb, who loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Bears ball. After somebody was dancing the Cotton Eye Joe while they held the ball a minute ago. Price. Double teamed in the backcourt, gets it ahead to Rice. He's covered well by Jai Webb. He loses Webb and gets it over to DeWeese. DeWeese back up top to Rice. Rice trying to get it over to Price. He's going to drive up into the paint. Goes to shoot, gets fouled. Who's that on, gentlemen?
That's going to be on number 14, Deshaun Sanders, his first.
All right, it's a 6-team foul for the Red Devils.
Number 2, Ty.
Ty's going to go to the line to shoot 2. From this point forward, the Bears will shoot the bonus. Got Colton Hudson getting ready to check in now. Price's first shot is up and in.
Entering for Butler County.
Keegan Grubb taking a seat. Being replaced.
That's the first point of the quarter.
It was.
For the Bears, yeah.
For anybody.
Oh, yeah, for anybody.
All right. Price gets set for his second shot. Goes through his regular progression, drops his shoulders. One more bounce and puts it up. It thought about it for a while, but it found its way home. It's 20-18 now with 7:20 left to go as we've got number 11, Cayman Powell, checking back in for the Red Devils.
You know that famous movie quote, right?
What's that?
Go home, ball.
Too good for your home? Back up top now to Powell. Powell gets it to Jai Webb in the corner. Back over here to Carbon. He's going to drive the lane, put up nothing. Gets his own rebound, puts it up again for 2.
Basket's good for Carbon.
Tell you what, Carbon is rough under them, under that basket. He picks up 7 rebounds per game. DeWeese has got to get it ahead. He finally does to Price. Price is getting some very heavy contact tonight. There's some more of it, and they finally get him. Been waiting for him to make that call.
Owensboro foul.
That's
Cayman
number
Powell.
11, Cayman Powell, his second. Team 7. That's going to send Ty Price to the line for one in the bonus.
I think that ref went and put his contacts in during the break between the quarters. Price at the line in this final finish trip to the stripe. 22-18, now 22-19 as he shoots the 1-and-1. 6:42 left. 3-point ball game. Ty Price drops the shoulders. One more bounce, puts it up. It's in. 22-20. Powell up at the top. Gives it to Taylor. Taylor shoots it inside to number 35, Johnson. He falls with it, no call. Gets it back in the side now to Kenyatta Carbon, who shoots 3. It's going to make it 25-20. Bears now down by 5 with 6:15 left to go in the second quarter. Brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. Full press now. They get it ahead to Rice. He loses Jai Webb. Gets it into the corner to Colton Hudson for 3. No good. Walk, but it went out of bounds. Everybody here yelled walk as Kanye Johnson fell with it. It will be Bears ball. Justin Caslin comes back in. Luke Laughing takes a seat. So in for the Bears now, we've got Hudson, DeWeese, Caslin, Price, and Rice. Price has it. Maybe that ref should have those contacts checked as he says Ty Price steps out of bounds with him. What just happened? Coach Dockery arguing with the ref. I'm not gonna. 25-20, under 6 minutes now. Right side to number 21, Will Hume. Left side to Taylor. Inside to Carbon. He's in the lane by himself. He loses it, goes out of bounds. Goes Bears way. And we've got the ball with 5:39 left in the second quarter. It's 25-20. Red Devils have outscored the Bears 5-4 in this particular quarter. All 4 of those coming from Top Rice, who brings it across the timeline. Tries to get it in front of Jai Webb. He catches it with his knees. Gets it over to Kenyatta Carbon. And Justin Caslin does not let him make the breakaway. Backhand tip goes out of bounds. Picks his pocket. And we got a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Rod Drake for the Owensboro Red Devils. Whew. One of y'all talk for a minute. I'm about exhausted.
Brady Jones is exhausted from watching it.
There's a lot going on here.
There's the physicality between these two teams, and the refs, they're letting them play.
Yeah, they're letting them.
Which,
well,
for now is not escalated too badly, but it very well could going forward in this game.
It really could, especially with the atmosphere and the environment we have here. We saw this earlier in the Breck and Catholic game. There was a lot of contact, a lot of physicality, and they were letting it go in that second, third quarter. And it just got to be too much, so by the time we rolled around to the fourth quarter, they start calling fouls, and that's how we ended up with, 31 free throws in the second half. That game went on forever. Just a quick reminder on that one, Catholic beat Breckenridge. So as we're looking at the tournament bracket here, the winner of tonight's game will play in the finals against Catholic on Tuesday night. All right, 25-20 with 5:29 left to go in the second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. They get it in at Jai Webb. He goes up top to number 21, Hume. Back to Taylor, left side, up top now to Powell. Powell rolls to his right slowly, trying to get set up. They got Hume in the corner. Gets a screen from Carbon. Gets it over to Taylor now.
Oh, it's getting
back
scrappy.
to Hume in the third. Oh, we've got so much physicality away from the ball. There's going to be a call here in a minute.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Price with 3. 23-25, Bears down by 2. These refs are going to have to get this game under control. Hume up top to Powell. Into Webb. He shoots from in the lane for 2. All right, and here it is. Kenyatta Carbon and Colton Hudson getting a conversation from the referee saying, keep your hands off each other. I don't want to see any more of it. He didn't get, no one got teed up yet, but that's probably the only warning that will be issued in this game, I would imagine. It's 27-23 with 4:44 left to go in the second quarter. DeWeese gets it into Rice. Rice hands it to Price to shake the double team. Splits the double team, back to Rice at the free throw line, fakes left, shoots, no good, almost got his own rebound. It's tracked down by Hume. 4:28 left to go, 27-23 Red Devils as Taylor shoots 3 and nails it.
Taylor.
30-23. Price gets it across and ahead to Hudson in the lane. DeWeese with the putback, no good. Heavy contact on the rebound. They're going to call it a jump ball.
I guess so.
Good night. Folks, if you're here listening, I don't know if you're seeing what we are.
This is getting rough.
Yeah. Hate to see this at the regional tournament and hoping that this will get under control quickly. Ball's inbounded to Rice. 30-23. Rice is trying to shake Webb. In the corner to DeWeese. He drives the baseline for 2. His 4th point of the game, 30-25. Bears are hanging with Owensboro here. Powell to Hume in the corner. Up top to Hume and Powell again. Keegan Grubb and Luke Laffin getting set to come back in this one. Jai Webb steps all over the place, but puts in 2 with no call. 32-25. Price Gets it across the timeline. Shakes the man, puts up three, no good. Colton Hudson gets rung up.
On a foul.
I don't know what the foul was, but looks like he doesn't either and is pretty frustrated with it. He takes a seat. Laughing comes in, Grubb comes in, and we've got Price, Rice, and DeWeese who haven't sat yet.
I think DeWeese came out once.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Powell up top, goes over to Hume on the left. Back up top to Powell, kicks it right to Taylor. Baseline to Webb. He's trying to find Carbon on the inside, who should be called for three in the key by now. But Taylor going to get it back for three, his second in a row. We're going to have to get a man on him on the perimeter. Press backs off as Price is trying to get somebody here. Gets DeWeese across the timeline. The lead has extended to 10 points now. Lawson Rice drives in the lane, puts up two, no call. They called him for a walk. 2:50 on the clock, 35-25. Bears down by 10. Bears fans about as angry as we are. We probably lucky we're not on the FM right now. Some of the words I'm hearing behind me. 2:44 left to go, 35-25. Powell kicks it over to Taylor. He goes inside to Webb, stolen away by Lawson Rice. Price has it now, kicks it ahead to DeWeese, who got ahead of the pack for two. 35-27, Bears still very much in this, 2:24. As they are down by 8. Webb to Taylor for three off the rim, cleaned up by Rice. Price has it, gonna have to get ahead now. Stolen by Jai Webb. Shot blocked by Lawson Rice, put back by Kenyatta Carbon. All right. Price brings it across the timeline, and we got a timeout on the court as a ref is falling. And we're going to take a break. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today, located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown. Your State Farm Insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582.
Sorry for the quick cutaway there, folks. We had a ref collapse here in front of the scorer's table, but he's back up and on his feet. They're trying to determine if he can go on. He seems to be telling him he can, but some Region 3 officials are telling him he can't. I don't know. We'll see who wins this argument. Well, as per usual, the ref did. He's still out there. I've never seen anybody win a ref with an argument, including their boss. Now, maybe I need to get me one of them black and white shirts. People quit arguing with me. I'll wear one at home. Under 2 minutes in the second quarter. After the break in the action, we come back. It's 37-27. Bears down by 10. Price is going to check this in. Gets it over to Rice. At the top of the key. What? All right. Here we go. They're going to start calling things now.
Powell, his third.
Who's that, Powell?
Yep.
Wow. Powell takes a seat. Number 35, Johnson. Moss. Webb. Number 14, Sanders. And Kenyatta Carbon in for the Red Devils. For the Bears, it's Price who shoots his first. He will shoot the bonus. We got Laughing, Grubb, DeWeese, and Rice as well. All four hanging back.
Yep.
as Price gets set, shoots, and it's in. All right. 37-29, minute 50 left to go. Moss brings it in and across the line. He's trying to find something here. Goes right to Carbon, who's out on the perimeter for the first time in a while. Carbon trying to find somebody open. Goes into Jai Webb. He puts up 2. That's 6 for Webb in this quarter. Price almost loses it. Gets it ahead to DeWeese. Now ahead to Cat. Oh, it's stolen by Kenyatta Carbon. Price putting up the same level of physicality as the Owensboro Red Devils, but somehow getting rung up for it. 10-point game, 39-29. And Ty Price has the look of a player who just figured out what he's up against, that he's playing about 8 men tonight, not 5. Carbon goes in now to Sanders. Left side to Moss. Moss is going to drive inside from the left. Kick it out to Sanders, who's going to drive inside. Kick it back up top to Carbon at the half-court line. 39-29 with 1:05 left. Carbon drives all the way down. Dribbles behind his back. Charges, taunts, and doesn't get rung up at all. 41-29, 50 seconds left. Price gets it ahead. Rice puts up 2. Stolen away by Keegan Grubb on the inbound. He goes up to shoot and gets fouled by Jonathan Moss. 41-31.
Owensboro foul.
It's Moss's second.
That's his second. 19 foul. At the line, shooting 2, number 23.
Keegan Grubb will go to the line to shoot 2 because that was a shooting foul. Grubb in this first shot. It's up. It's in.
Entering for the Red Devils, Rogers.
Jalen Rogers steps in for the Red Devils now. As Kenyatta Carbon takes a seat with 35 seconds left to go, it's 41-32. Bears down. Keegan Grubb shoots his second. It's in. 33 points for the Bears now. 8-point deficit. Moss brings it forward. Kicks it up top to Sanders. Gets it now over on the right side. He's going to drive. No good. Out of bounds on the Bears. Bears trying to get together on defense on this one as they're going to inbound it underneath Owensboro's basket. It's 41-33, Red Devils. 3-point shot. Rebounded by, come on! Rebounded by Jai Webb. He ran a mile in the lane. But he gets fouled. They're going to call a foul on Trevor DeWeese and send Jai Webb to the line to shoot 2. Webb sits at the line. First shot is up. No good.
Follow up.
.5 seconds left. 41-33. Bears have to rebound it and chuck it. Shot is up and in. All right. DeWeese gets it to Price. He shoots from three-quarter court. Oh, off the top of the backboard. No good. I thought that might have a shot. 42-33 at the half. Red Devils lead. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students on and off the field and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family.
Welcome back to the Owensboro Sports Center. Tonight, Saturday night basketball. The region, is it the semifinals?
Sure.
Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Okay. And the Red Devils lead your Bears 42-33 at the close of the first half. We're going to bring you some stats and talk about some other aspects of the game here in this halftime show. Starting for the Red Devils tonight at the bottom, number 2, Jonathan Moss scoring 3. Following Moss is number 11, Kamen Powell, picked up 7 points. Number 22, Tallis Taylor with 8. Number 32, the big man, Jai Webb with 9 points. And the real key player for Owensboro so far is number 12, Kenyatta Carbon. Picked up 15 points and 2 fouls there in the first half. For the Bears, starting at the bottom for scoring, number 23, Keegan Grubb with 2 points and 1 foul. Justin Castlin with 2 points and 2 fouls. Trevor DeWeese, Lawson Rice picked up 5 points, no fouls. Trevor DeWeese picked up 6 points and 1 foul. And Ty Price is leading scoring with 18 points and 1 foul. As we're taking a picture. So that wraps up your scoring for the Bears. That brings the Bears up to 33 and the Red Devils up to 42. As there's 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this halftime. Boys, talk about some of the things that's in it. Jonah, I know you're keeping up with rebounds and assists as well as turnovers. How many turnovers have we had?
The big thing, we have 10 turnovers, which is too many, but they have 8. You know, it's been an aggressive game and it's been a very fast-paced game. So, you know, you're going to lose the ball every once in a while. That's right. That's where it's coming from. But one thing I think that the Bears got to do a better job of is rebounding. Yeah. I mean, we are just not. I mean, it doesn't that Owensboro is getting ridiculous.
72 to offer their vending services to the community.
22, Taylor. Taylor drives the paint. He passes out to number 11, Powell. Powell back over to Taylor. Started by Luke on the corner. Over to Webb. Webb tries to get it in the middle. It's stolen. Stolen by Luke Laughing. Smart ball IQ play there. Throws it off the defender to make it the Bears ball.
There we go. We're back on now on YouTube, folks.
Yep. You can take it over.
Both the Bears and the Red Devils coming out of this halftime very aggressive.
Oh, yeah. All right, Price gets it ahead to DeWeese. He gets it across the timeline. DeWeese kicks it over to Rice. He's going to drive the lane against Moss and Carbon. And he's going to draw the foul.
So we talked about they're going to start calling these more often.
Really big here. Kenyatta Carbon picks up his third very early in the third quarter. 7:26 left to go. 42-33, still a 9-point game. Owensboro is up. Rice has it on the perimeter, gives it to Price. Price going to drive baseline, kick it now to Luke Laughing for two, no good. Stolen away by Jai Webb, who falls, gets it over to Kenyatta Carbon. Ahead now to Taylor. Taylor goes, or correction, Powell. Powell kicks it back out up top to Carbon, who gets all day to get set for a three, but he doesn't make it. Luke Laughing on the steal, gets it ahead to Price, brings it across the timeline. And Price is fouled, I believe. What do we got here?
What do we got?
Yeah.
Waiting for the number.
Oh, they're just going to call it out of bounds. They called it out of bounds on Owensboro. Lawson Rice keeps it on the inbound. Lots of extra contact. No
Gets
call.
His own rebound, puts it back up, no good.
42-33 still with 6:45 left to go. Kenyatta Carbon drives the length of the court and puts it up for two, no good, but he gets the foul. Of course he does. Justin Caslin will get rung up for his third.
That's his third. First team foul of the half. At the line, shooting two, number 12, Kenyatta.
I think I've messed up on my fouls.
How's
I have Brody Hunt for a foul.
That's quite impossible, sir. Kenyatta Carbon misses his first. We're still scoreless in this third quarter. It's 42-33. That was probably meant for Colton Hudson. Carbon's second shot is up and in. 6:43 left to go. The clock has not moved. There it goes. 42-33, Price. Gets it to DeWeese. DeWeese ahead to Caslin. Shoots three off the front of the rim. Stolen away by Powell on the rebound. 10-point game as Powell drives all the way down for two.
It's good for Powell.
Powell's ninth point of the game. Price has it on the inbound. Throws it ahead to DeWeese. DeWeese tangled up. Kicks it ahead to Rice. Rice in the lane. Shoots no good, but he gets a foul.
Owensboro foul, number 32. That's his first.
Jai Webb gets his first. Second team foul for Owensboro already. It looks like they're going to start calling this both ways now.
Yep.
Rice goes to the line to shoot two. First shot is up. No good.
Entering the game.
Go home, ball.
Sanders.
Are you too good for
You're home? Just tap it in. All right, in this final finish, trip to the stripe, Lawson Rice gets set for his second shot. Goes up. No good. Cleaned up by Powell. Pair of misses for Lawson Rice in that trip to the stripe. You gotta get it over to Moss for three. Off the rim, into the hands of Carbon. Out now to 14, that is Sanders. And he picks up a three. It's 48-33, Bears now down by 15. Price brings it across the timeline, has his pocket picked by Powell. He's gonna bring it all the way in, put up two after he walked. All right, 50-33 as we got a timeout on the floor. And it looks like they're going to take a, they haven't signaled yet, have they? Coach Dockery taking a timeout. He's going to take a full timeout. We're going to take one as well. It's 50-33 with 5:35 left in this third quarter. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students on and off the field and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
This is Tim Watson and rehabilitation, led by the team of
Welcome back, everybody. Red Devils up 50-33. 5:35 left in this third quarter, brought to you by Butler County Board of Education. Rice, go ahead.
Bears in a scoring drought so far this quarter.
Yes, they are. Over to Rice now. After Price brings it across the timeline. It's tipped out of bounds by Moss as he tries to get it in the corner to DeWeese. It's going to be Bears ball into their own basket. DeWeese checks it in. Gets it into Rice in the lane. Heavy contact as he shoots. And Jai Webb's going to get rung up again.
His second.
Owensboro foul, number 32, that's his second.
Lawson Rice will go to the line to shoot two in this final finish trip to the stripe.
Number 24, Lawson.
Looking to break the ice for the Bears in the second half. It's 50-33. Bears are scoreless in this third quarter. 8 so far for Red Devils. Rice puts one up. All right, Rice gets set for his second shot. Puts it up, puts it in. Oh, it rolled out. Kenyatta Carbon stole it away on the rebound, and we've got a foul as we try to break down here.
We've gone Trevor DeWeese.
You ain't that tall, ref. Don't worry about that.
Number 32.
Ball sailed 20 feet over his head, and he ducked. Trevor DeWeese will pick up his second. 50-34, 5:19 left to go. Moss brings it in for the Red Devils. He's just going to sit out at the perimeter and give it over to Sanders on the left. That was, there we go. They finally called a push.
That foul's going to go on number 14, Deshaun Sanders, his second.
Yes, it is. That ought to shut that student section up a little bit over there. DeWeese gets it over to Rice on the inbound. Fakes the give to Price. He keeps it. There's a bump by Jai Webb and nothing. Gets it to Castlin, backdoor for two. Good Lord. You could call a whole game with how many fouls they've missed tonight. Kick ball, no call. On the inbound. Powell has it. Coach Dockery is about to blow his top. Kenyatta Carbon in the lane. Well guarded by DeWeese.
It's going to be a foul on Laughing.
Oh,
no, they're going to put it on
Trevor.
That's his third, 13th foul. At the line, shooting two, number 12, Kenyatta Carbon.
Coach Dockery talking to the ref saying, you got to be kidding me as Kenyatta Carbon hits his first.
Entering the game for the Bears.
50-36 with 4:32 left to go in this third quarter as Trevor DeWeese takes a seat. Keegan Grubb comes in. So in for the Bears, you got Hudson, Grubb, Rice, Price, and Laughing. Kenyatta Carbon gets set for his second shot. It's up. No good. Cleaned up by Grubb. Gets it over to Price. 51-36, 4:28 left to go. Bears driving. Price tangled up with Powell. No call. Gives it to Luke Laughing to Lawson Rice for two.
It's good for Rice.
Carbon at the top. Gives it to Powell. 51-38. Critical couple minutes here for the Bears to stick in this one. Sanders on the left, up top to Powell. Back to Sanders. Back to Powell. Right side to Moss, who drives inside to the baseline, comes back out with it, gives it to Powell. Throws it into Jai Webb, into Kenyatta Carbon for two.
2 points for Carbon.
Keegan Grubb gets it into Ty Price. Price is double teamed at the baseline, has to give it over to Rice. Rice is going to drive all the way up. Into the corner for three. No good, cleaned up by Powell. That was Colton Hudson on the shot. 53-38 with 3:19 left to go. Moss drives baseline, kicks it out to Jai Webb. Webb, double team, shoots anyway, and it comes down into the hands of Colton Hudson. He gives it over to Rice, 53-38. Rice tripped up and gets all the way to the elbow where he shoots. Keegan Grubb on the rebound. Colton Hudson from the elbow for 2. Woo. 53-40. Bears close the gap to 13 now with 2:50 left to go. Carson Miller getting ready to come in. We're going to see some really physical games here in just a second, folks. Jai Webb gets it up top to Moss for 3. He gets it. This place is lighting up, y'all. The interactions between these two fan groups is getting intense. Price just lost it to Powell. Picked his pocket. Charged. No, they called Colton Hudson.
Number 22.
So was that? Did those points go in?
At the line, shooting 2. Number 11, Caleb.
No, he's shooting 2.
Yeah.
Colton Hudson picks up his second. Powell, first shot up, no good. Miller comes in for Grubb. No, for laughing. 56-40 as Powell gets set to shoot his second shot. And we've got some security that's come and joined us back here in the media section for some reason. Second shot up, no good. Cleaned up by the Red Devils. Sanders, shot up, no good. Johnson gets it. Pendleton on the rebound. And we got a foul here.
Number 23, that's his second.
It's going to go on Keegan Grubb.
At the line, shooting 2, number 23, Ethan Pendleton.
Pendleton gets set at the line. First one up, no good. All right, 56-40. 2:15 left in the third, brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. Pendleton gets set at the line. Shoots, no good. Lawson Rice on the rebound. Price brings it down now. Gets to the baseline in the corner with it. Tries to kick it up top to Carson Miller. It's stolen away by Moss. Moss throws it into the feet of Kanye Johnson. And he steps out of bounds as he's juggling it with his ankles, and Lawson Rice comes up with it. But it's going to be Bears ball as it went out of bounds. Gets it ahead to Price. Price gets his pocket picked by Powell. They try another backdoor throw to Pendleton, who just wasn't ready to bend that low and pick one up at his ankles. Coach Rod Drake, pretty frustrated. Keegan Grubb checks it into Colton Hudson. Over to Price. Back up top to Hudson now. Hudson fires it ahead to Rice. Ahead to Keegan Grubb. He's in the lane. He gives it over to Carson Miller. Gets it stolen away by Johnson. Ahead to Moss. 56-40. A minute and a half left to go in this third quarter. Moss is going to slow things down. Give it over to Powell on the left. Powell's going to hold it. Get it in the corner to Sanders for 3.
Sanders for 3.
Carson Miller on the foul there.
Bears foul. Number 40. That's his first. 16 foul.
Luke Laughing to check in.
And the game for the Bears, number 20, Laughing.
Carson Miller will take a seat. It's 59-40. Minute 24 left in the third. Coach Docker is saying that's not on you. It was a bad call. 19-point deficit here for the Bears. Powell kicks it in. Keegan Grubb takes one off the body and it goes out of bounds. It's going to remain Red Devils ball. In for the Bears, you've got Grubb, Rice, Price, Laughing and Hudson. He throws it in now to Johnson. Shot blocked by Lawson Rice. Second shot is up after Johnson got his own rebound, and he gets one in.
I think that was Ethan Pendleton.
Was that Pendleton?
No, Pendleton was the one who just scored that bucket.
Thank you.
Oh, somebody's got a take.
He got it technically.
Who did?
That's going to go on number 35, Kanye Johnson.
He looks a little shook up after some of the chants and jeers coming his way. Top Price puts one up. So that was Johnson with the technical. Pendleton with the points a moment ago. Ty Price shoots his second, up and in. Did he make both of them?
Yes, he did.
Oh, they put him up there now. They weren't counting him on the scoreboard for a second. 61-42. 19-point game for the Bears. Hudson gets it into Price. Price just pulls up, shoots three. Grubb comes up with it, and there's a foul. He did not come down with it.
Butler, county foul, number 23.
Pendleton came away with it. Keegan Grubb picks up his third foul.
Now at the line for Owensboro, shooting one on a bonus, number 23, Ethan Pendleton.
Ethan Pendleton goes to the line. He'll shoot one on the bonus. First shot is up. He's 0 for 4 now. Keegan Grubb comes down with it, and he gets fouled. The look on Grubb's face.
Owensboro foul, number 24. That's his first.
It's going to go on 24.
Team foul.
Jalen Rogers.
There he is. He's buried down in here in all this depth they've got at their bench. Grubb will check this in. It's 61-42 still with 1:05 left in this third quarter as the ref tells Keegan Grubb, hey, I think his jersey came untucked. He fixes that, gets it into Colton Hudson. Hudson hands it over to Price. Price double teamed in the backcourt, gets it over to Grubb. Grubb fires it ahead to Rice. Now they're across. Rice drives the lane, fouled. Come on! Powell gets it after the steal. Goes ahead to Sanders. Sanders out to Moss, unguarded for three. 64-42 with 35 seconds left. Owensboro with a commanding lead now of 22. Hudson stutter steps, gets called on a walk. .29 seconds left. 64 Owensboro, 42 Butler County. Moss is standing out at the timeline with it. As it ticks down to 20 seconds, he gives it over to Powell. He draws Hudson up, but he's just going to stand on the logo for the next few seconds. Gets a screen, runs right, puts it up, no good. Luke Laughing comes down with it. They got a jump ball before he fell. It's going to go Bears' way. All right, here we go. 64-42 with 6 seconds left in this third quarter. They're going to have to inbound it quickly and do something. Everybody's running like a football play, streaks to the end zone here. Stolen away. Shot taken by Sanders, and he's fouled.
Lawson Rice.
Number 24, that's his first.
Lawson Rice gets rung up on that call.
Rice wasn't
near the
I
ball.
don't even know what just happened.
Pendleton.
I guess Owensboro needed another foul and an extra shot for Pendleton. Either way, he's going to shoot the 1-and-1. 64-42 at the end of the third with 1 second left. First shot is up. And Pendleton finally makes one. He's missed 4 straight, makes his 5th. 65-42 at the end of the third. Shot is up and in. That's the buzzer on the third. It's 65-42. Bears trail. Now 66-42 is the Bears trail in this one. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South. WLBQ.
Stoodle Financial Services in Bowling Green is ready to help you file your taxes this season. Tax season can be a stressful time, but it doesn't have to be. Stoodle Financial Services is here to provide a hassle and worry-free experience. Their experts have years in the industry and know exactly how to get you the best deal on your return. Michael Elmore is ready to help you take control of your financial future with no risk. To find out more, give him a call at 270-505-5510. They don't just offer tax preparation. They can be your coach with smart investments. The deadline for filing is approaching fast. Don't wait. Give Stoodle Financial Services a call at 270-438-2611 or stop by their location at 164 Old Border Pike Road in Bowling Green.
Welcome back, folks. 66-42 here in this one as we start the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Essentials Insurance Group. So far, first quarter, Bears outscored 20-16. Second quarter, they were outscored 22-17 to make it 42-33 at the half. Third quarter alone, Owensboro outscored the Bears 24-9 to make your score 66-42 in this one. Owensboro gets set to check it in. Powell will kick it into Moss, I imagine. That's what happens. Bears in a little token pressure now. Gets it over to Powell. They're still in the backcourt. He finally gets it ahead to Kenyatta Carbon. They're having to stretch to get this now. Gets it back over to Powell. The skip pass. Goes inside to Pendleton. Pendleton turns, shoots. He's going to draw a foul.
Foul's going to be on number 32, Trevor DeWeese, his fourth.
7:45 left in the fourth quarter. Regional semifinal game. This is a win or go home situation for the Bears. Pendleton puts his first one up. No good. Pendleton's second shot up and in. All right. DeWeese kicks it to Rice. Back to DeWeese. They're still in the backcourt. They better get moving. Over to Price. Sanders. And Powell knock him down and take the ball.
Point for Sanders.
I've seen more fouls called in prison yard basketball. Ball's ahead to Luke Laughing. He's fouled on the shot by Kenyatta Carbon.
That's going to be his fourth.
Number 12, takes his fourth. 7th team foul. At the line, shooting 2.
Luke Laughing will shoot 2.
Laughing.
He puts it up and in this final finish trip to the stripe. You know, gentlemen, is it just me or has our three-point game been non-existent this evening?
Yeah, I don't know. Have we hit?
Laughing. Second shot is up and in.
We've hit 1-3 tonight.
That's right, Lawson, or 2. Top Rice hit one in the first, one in the second. That's it. They get it ahead to Powell. Gets it to Carbon, driving the lane. Shot tipped by DeWeese, goes out of bounds. They're saying it's out of bounds on the Bears. Coach Dockery is just saying this is impossible. As Sanders gets it and shoots 3.
Sanders for 3.
Red Devils scoring with impunity as the Bears can seem to not be permitted to play defense tonight. Throws it ahead to DeWeese and goes out of bounds. Moss ahead to Carbon. It's stolen by Caslin, who's back in this one. Price for 3. Hey, we called it. He puts it up and in on the Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. 3-point play, 72-47, Bears down. 6:40 left to go. Moss pressured heavily. Stolen by Luke Laughing. Gets it in to Caslin now. Caslin brings it across the timeline ahead to Lawson Rice. He gets in the paint, turns, fires it out to DeWeese up top to Price, who's going to think about that three, and he shoots it off the front of the rim into the hands of Carbon. Price puts a heavy block on Carbon, who loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Bears ball. 72-47 with 6:16 left in the fourth. Bears starting to put up a fight now. Get it into DeWeese. Back to Price. Price drives in the lane, goes to put up two. Pendleton gives him a little extra contact, and he's going to get to shoot two.
Owensboro foul, number 23. That's his first 8th team foul.
It's the 8th team foul for the Red Devils.
Number 2, Ty Price.
Pendleton, his first. Price fouled on the shot. He will get a chance to shoot two. First shot is up and in. Price drops his shoulders, gets set. Extra bounce. Here it is. Up and in. Bears pressing now as Powell trying to do something with it. He's guarded by Caslin and Price. He fires it long down the court to Moss. He goes up against Lawson Rice and puts one in.
Basket's good for Moss.
72-49, 5:56 left to go. Price gets fouled. Pendleton.
Owensboro foul, number 23. That's his second team foul.
His second team night.
Number 2, Ty Price.
Ty Price goes to shoot the 1-and-1. There is a altercation in the stands apparently. Powell gets it ahead to Pendleton. Pendleton with the push and the walk, but he puts it in anyway.
It's good for Pendleton.
Lawson Rice brings it down. 76-49. Bears down in this one. And we've got a Bears fan tangled up with a Owensboro fan in the stands. It seems to be drawing quite a bit more attention than the ball game at this point. Kenyatta Carbon tries to throw it all the way down the court. It's stolen by Lawson Rice. Out to Ty Price for three. No good. We just got called for goaltending on our own shot. Powell gets it into Sanders. Sanders back to Powell. Ahead to Carbon, to Pendleton for two.
Basket's good for Pendleton.
The altercation in the stands is ongoing. We'll bring you updates as we get them. Price throws it ahead. It's stolen by Carbon, whose shot is blocked by Lawson Rice. Rice draws the foul in what has turned into much more of a circus than a basketball game. It is 78-49 in the fourth quarter with 4:56 to go. Kenyatta Carbon goes to the line to shoot two. Carbon's first shot is up and off the rim. As he gets set for his second. Carbon's second one is up and in.
Entering for the Red Devils, Rogers.
DeWeese checks it in to Rice. Rice back to Price at 79-49 as Price fires it ahead to DeWeese and into the Bears bench. They just lose it out of bounds. 4:51 left. as now we've got medics called up into the stands where the altercation was occurring. Sanders back to Powell, ahead to Moss, 79-49, a 30-point lead for Owensboro. Up top now to Sanders for three.
Sanders for three.
82-49. DeWeese loses it into the hands of Pendleton. Stolen by Luke Laughing. And he's fouled. Let's see who the foul is called on.
Owensboro foul, number 23.
Call on Ethan Pendleton.
Team foul at the line.
82-49.
Laughing.
33-point lead for the Red Devils as Luke Laughing puts up one. And he will get a shot at his second.
For the Red Devils.
Just a reminder, according to KHS AA rules, if the point deficit in this game reaches 36, then shot is up, no good. Castlin loses it out of bounds. If we reach a 36-point deficit in this game, there will not be a stoppage in the clock for the remainder, except for timeouts and injuries. Several first responder personnel up in the stands, not so much for a medical situation, I think, as just to have a presence.
2 points for Rice.
2 points for Lawson Rice. Sanders has it. Pressed by the Bears, throws it ahead to Johnson, to Pendleton. Shot is kicked out of bounds by Luke Laughing, but he's going to get fouled on the contact. Or get called for a foul on the contact, rather.
Butler County foul, number 20, that's his second. At the line, shooting 2, number 23, Ethan Pendleton.
Ethan Pendleton will go to the line to shoot 2 as both teams have entered the double bonus. Pendleton's first shot is up and in. Pendleton, shot is up and in. Price has it with 4:06 left to go. It's 84-52. Price gets it ahead to Laughing, who walks. Johnson will check it in for the Red Devils. 84-52 with just under 4 minutes left to go. He gives it to Sanders. He's going to drive all the way down. Kick it out to Pendleton for 2.
2 points for Pendleton.
Price brings it across the timeline. He's going to drive in the lane. Underhanded layup for 2.
Basket's good for Price.
86-54 now. Sanders way ahead to Pendleton and lands in his bench. It's going to be Bears ball. 3:33 left to go. 86-54. 32-point deficit for the Bears as we've got a Region 3 official has come out onto the court and asked the refs to huddle up for a moment. And it's going to be a timeout. We're going to keep it right here, though, to try to find out what's going on. It's 86-54. And Region 3 official is coming on the mic to see what's going on. It's not on. He'll have to turn it on.
I need everyone's attention. I need everyone quiet.
Ooh.
Artificial noise makers, I hear one more. You're clearing the gym. No more artificial noise makers and any of the concepts I'm becoming of high school people and adults will clear the gym before the game's over.
Apparently, the Owensboro fans needed to hear a message, which was any more artificial noisemakers, any more conduct unbecoming. They said they will clear the gym. Apparently, the Region 3 officials will have none of it, even with 3:33 left to go in a 32-point ball game. Hopefully, we don't have too many more stoppages in play. Bears kick it into Price. 3:32 left to go. Price ahead to DeWeese. DeWeese fires it ahead to Rice. Rice out to Price for 3. Nails it.
For 3.
86-60. Ahead to Pendleton. They're going to call Lawson Rice with a push.
Butler County foul. Number 24. That's his 3rd.
And Coach Dockery has just gotten his bench warning.
At the line, shooting 2, number 23, Ethan Pendleton.
Pendleton to the line to shoot 2. 86-57. Pendleton's shot is up. No good. And for the first time, we may be approaching this clearing of the gym that we talked about. Shot is up and in. 87-57. Price for 3.
Price for 3.
And timeout taken by Coach Dockery. And we're going to have a mass substitution for Owensboro. They're going to take a 30-second. We're going to keep it right here. It's 87-60. So a 27-point game. I don't know what the artificial noisemaker was about.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I know what the conduct unbecoming was up here in the east end of the stadium. We had, or maybe that's the north end, I don't know. Either way, we had a whole bunch of Bears fans come over and tangle with a couple of Owensboro fans who were a mite mouthy, and I will say not sitting in their appropriate section. But then again, the Bears weren't either when they got over there. So 87-60. Everybody in here ready for this one to be over with. It's 3:02. Mass substitutions in here for Owensboro. The only person who's been in the game already is Johnson, who checks it in to number 15. He gets it back. It's stolen away by Luke Laughing. Gets it to Caslin. And he's going to back out and get reset, get it over to Price. Price going to drive the lane, put up 2. 87-62. Number 15 loses it out of bounds. It's going to go Bears' way. That is a player who's not on my sheet, actually. Yeah, I'm not just calling these names because I don't care. I don't have them. As Price hits another 3-point play, brought to you by Kentucky Drum Bureau agent Bobby Smith. Bears ball after a walk.
Coach are getting a little worried. They're going to put their starter
They're putting the starters back in. 27-point ball game with 2:30 left. Coach had put in the B team, changes his mind and puts the seniors back in after 6 quick points by the Bears. Maybe not. Okay. Into Lawson Rice. Puts up 2. Maybe that was just what they needed. Get moving, boys. You got 2.5. They get it in now to number 12, Kenyatta Carbon. Over to Powell. Powell double teamed in the backcourt, throws it ahead to Carbon. Carbon throws it ahead to Sanders, who puts it in for 2.
2 points for Sanders.
Y'all, the stadium is shaking at this point. It's 2:11 left, 89-67. Lawson Rice loses it, picks it up, gets it over to Price. I don't know how, but his pocket is picked by Powell, and Price says, I've had enough of this, and grabs him on the way down. Price will get called for a foul. But you know what? With the way he's grinning, he wanted that one. They're calling it an intentional. Which is going to send Powell to the line to shoot 2, uncontested. Shot by Powell. Did that go in or out?
Yeah, it went out.
I was watching the action over here between Coach Dockery and the ref as Powell misses his second now.
For the Red Devils, Rogers.
Rogers comes in for the Red Devils. And Carbon has a seat. Rogers to check this in with 89-67. Passes to Powell. And Luke Laughing will come in and give an intentional on Sanders as soon as Powell loses it.
Butler, count it down. Number 20, that's his third. At the line, shooting two, number 14, Deshaun Sanders.
Deshaun Sanders in to shoot two. Shot is up, no good. (89-67) with a minute 57 left to go. Second shot is up, no good. Cleaned up by DeWeese. Over to Price, back to DeWeese, ahead to Rice. He's gonna drive, gets picked. Powell steals it. Lawson Rice gets it right back on an errant pass, gets it over to Price. In three-point range, nails it. Timeout taken by Coach Dockery, 89-70 as a 19-point ball game with a minute 40 left. They're gonna take a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
Woo, I tell you what, place is fired up. Security is positioning themselves at the exits from what I can see. Region 3 officials over here having a discussion. Referees getting this one set to go for the last minute and 40 seconds. Nobody's walking out of here early. All right, 89-70. Owensboro will check it in. Johnson, the inbound man, gets it up top to Sanders. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Taylor, loses it out of bounds. (19 points. How many extra 3 points do we need at this point, Jonah? We need 7. Ball tipped out of bounds on the inbound by Trevor DeWeese. Minute 33 left, 89-70. He gets it into Lawson Rice. Rice is going to go all the way up. Oh, just off his fingertips for two. Get it ahead to Sanders. Picked up. No, they're going to call Luke Laughing.
Bears foul, number 20, that's his fourth. At the line, shooting two, number 14, Deshaun Sanders.
Sanders will shoot two. 89-72, with a minute 22 left to go. It is up. It is in. Sanders gets set. Shot is up and in. He hits both of them. It's 91-72. Bears get it ahead to Rice. Rice brings it down, gives it to Laughing. He jumps up, shoots. It's in. Timeout taken. Full timeout taken by Coach Dockery. 91-74, minute 14 left. We're going to take one as well. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today, located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown.
Nick.
Sir.
I do believe we have a particular student section that is trying to clear the gym.
Is it ours?
I can't disclaim which one it is out of fairness. What did I just witness?
Top Rice got a foul.
Top Rice on the inbound. He fouled Powell. They're going to send Powell to the line. I think the goal was to foul Sanders, but then he hit those last two, so they're going to go back to Powell, who has missed two in this half. 91-74. We're going to be playing the foul game here for a little while, as long as we can. Shot is up and in. There really is just nobody to foul who's going to get to touch the ball. Second shot. No good. Cleaned up by Lawson Rice. He gets it. Gets it ahead to DeWeese. Shoots three. Money! Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. Three-point play by Trevor DeWeese. 92-77, under a minute. They get it ahead to Moss. DeWeese tried to foul him. Ref's going to let him play. Moss is going to walk it back out. And Laughing is going to ring up his fifth on Powell. Luke Laughing has played a heck of a season for that senior. 110 points on his season. Fifth foul, and he will take a seat. Congratulations to Luke Laughing on a fantastic season of basketball as Keegan Grubb, Colton Hudson, and Carson Miller get set to come in.
And Ty Griffin.
We've got the seniors out there right now.
Yes, we do. And Ty Griffin. Let's see. Trevor DeWeese. Lawson Rice, take a seat. So in for the Bears, you got Price, Miller, Grubb, Hudson, and Griffin. Powell gets set, shoots. No good. Picked up by Carson Miller and given to the ref because that was only the first one. I got ahead of myself there. I got excited. Police at the entrances that separate the Bears fans from the Owensboro fans. Powell's second shot is up and in. Price brings it all the way down, shoots three, no good. Cleaned up by Hudson, who falls with it, loses it to the Devils. Powell controls it with 34 seconds left, brings it across the timeline and sits there with it. We're not going to foul him. That's it. 93-77 is going to be your final score. I don't know. Ty Griffin's going to come up and give him a little trouble, but nothing too much. 15 seconds now. Oh, he's actually going to try it, and Griffin's like, no, we're not playing this game. He's going to send Powell to the line.
At the line, shooting two, number 11.
Ty Griffin wanted to make the score sheet. He's on there with a foul. All right. Shot by Powell is up and in. 94-77. 16 seconds remain. Shot is up. Keegan Grubb checks it into Ty Price for what could be the last time this season. Price on the perimeter with it. He's going to drive inside, put up two. No good. Cleaned up by Moss. He's going to hold it. 6 seconds left. And that's the season, folks. Final score, 95-77. Bears fall. And we're going to take a quick break and bring you back for the postgame show brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Tax season is right around the corner, so stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star. Stop by the Green River Feed Mill for all of your supplies and feed needs. They're ready for another season of Butler County High School sports. Get ready to cheer for your Bears and Lady Bears. Their staff is ready to help you find what you need. Stop by their location across from Hometown IGA to see how they can help you today. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
Welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam. Nick Hott, Parker Smith, Jonah Swift, and Brady Jones, the Love Doctor, bringing you this one. We're going to try to make this quick because from what I understand, it's getting a little chippy in here in the stands, and quite frankly, I want to get out of here. But not before we give this game and this season its due in this postgame show. We're going to start with the Owensboro Red Devil stats, and then we'll talk about your Bears. Number 14, Deshaun Sanders came in and put up 17, 2 fouls. Kanye Johnson, no points, 1 foul. Jalen Rogers, no points, 1 foul. Kamen Powell, 13 points, 3 fouls. Ethan Pendleton, 15 points, all in the second half, 3 fouls. Talus Taylor, 8 points, 1 foul. Jonathan Moss, 2 points. 11 points, 2 fouls. Jai Webb, 9 total points, 2
Local
total
radio
fouls.
The way it should be.
And let's see here. Kenyatta Carbon, 20 points, 4 fouls. That'll do it for the Red Devils. For your Butler County Bears, Colton Hudson off the bench, number 22, the double deuce with 2 tonight. 2 fouls as well. Carson Miller came in off the bench, no points, 1 foul. Ty Griffin came in off the bench, no points, 1 foul. Keegan Grubb off the bench, 2 points, 2 for 2 from the line, 3 fouls. Luke Laughing, 5 points, 3 for 3 from the line, 5 fouls. Trevor DeWeese, 4 total fouls, 9 total points on the night. Justin Caslin, 4 total points, 3 total fouls. Lawson Rice, the big man, 14 total points, 2 for 5 from the line. But the hot story tonight, as it has been so many nights this season, has been Ty Price. Ty Price tonight put up 41 points, was 12 for 12 from the charity stripe. And combining those 41 points with the 959 he had earned coming into tonight's game, Ty Price ends his season with exactly 1,000 points on the season. Big congratulations to Ty Price on that milestone. I hate that it comes during a game that ends the season. Tough loss for the Bears tonight, but congrats to them for coming up and showing up against this Owensboro team. You know, we stayed with them, kept it within 5 up until that third quarter. And, you know, a lot of the talk before this game, gentlemen, was that we weren't going to hang in this game at all, that this game was over before it started. And if you looked at the final score, you may have got that impression, but that is not how this rolled. I mean, you look at Ethan Pendleton putting up 15 points in the second half alone. There was just a lot of challenges here in this second half. There was a lot of extracurricular things going on outside the game, a lot of distractions. There still seem to be, as this place will not clear out. There have been lots of talk around this game, but the Bears came up, showed up, and we want to give them a special shout out tonight. Your IGA hometown player of the game is going to go to every Bear on the court all season. All the Bears get your hometown player of the game tonight, as we usually do as the season ends. And Brady Jones has left us, so we're going to keep going because he's the only one that can take us off the air. All right, so that's going to do it for the Bears season. And, folks, we appreciate you listening with us. I know we have our trials and tribulations as well as we try to keep the internet flowing everywhere we are. But thank you for sticking with us. From everybody at WLBQ from Beechtree, from all of us here tonight, Jonah Swift, Parker Smith, Brady Jones, the Love Doctor, who's moseying back up here. And that's going to do it for us. Have a great night. We will see you next season.
This is Tim Freeman, principal of Butler County Middle School, and you're listening to WLBQ 101.5, the best radio station.